Hey there, welcome back. I want to do a quick video today about a question that tends to come up over and over from people I talk to within the technology space about how I keep up to date on technology trends and what's going on with just the market in general, the clouds that I happen to work on and follow, new libraries that are coming out, and basically what's changing, what's trending. So this is really a three-part answer, or really three things that I follow most closely. The first one's Twitter. It's right in front of us. I know people tend to be on social media, and I don't know what everyone else uses Twitter for, but I personally use Twitter as a way to follow the people within technology. There's a couple other things too. I follow some Red Wings. I follow the Red Wings team and a couple other things. A couple other organizations that I'm interested in. But in general, I like to use it as a technology platform because I'm not sure exactly why the reason is, but technology tends to be most prevalent in the Twitter platform. It seems to be a really good way for developers and program managers and organizations to get their word out directly to people. So for whatever reason, Twitter is particularly popular there. So I'll say that's where I tend to get a lot of it, actually, following people such as Scott Hanselman, Julie Lerman, Kelsey Hightower, Donovan Brown, Jimmy Bogard, just generally people who happen to work in the fields that I'm interested in, who tend to do a lot of public speaking, who are working directly on a platform that I'm interested in, such as Azure, or even you can even go deeper and go into specific products. Also worth following is the organization accounts. So I followed Microsoft Cloud, Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Visual Studio Code. All of these tend to release a lot of information about upcoming features and documentation. Whenever anything goes into preview, the Azure account will post something about it. So I typically tend to know it a little bit in advance. So that's for starters. That covers the Twitter part. The next part is something that I found as a hidden gem, basically, that I found a year or two ago. If you go to github.com/trending, there's a list of a bunch of new repositories, I think ranked in descending stars order from the last week. Basically the most popular repositories on GitHub. And it was actually funny, as a part of setting up content for this quick video, I went and looked and I learned something about a new messaging platform that I had never heard of, and I ended up spending half an hour reading about it. So that's a good example in the meta of how this has helped me stay on top of things and understand new things that are coming up in the market. Sort of crowdsourced in that case, and obviously Twitter too. And the third thing here is just pure conversation. I think it's important just to talk to people. So I happen to work with a lot of developers on a day-to-day basis. Just talking to them every once in a while, understanding what they're doing and what they're using. A lot of them are doing their own research. They have their own passion for what they do. And so they spend a lot of time looking around the market to understand what is available. They're in NPM, they're in NuGet, they're kind of, in the GitHub and all over the place. So just having conversations with real people that you happen to work with, I think, is another good thing too. So those are my three: Twitter, GitHub trending, and just talking to the people around you, I think are all important. That's what I do. That's how I keep on top of it. I would love to hear how all of you keep on top of what you do, not necessarily even within tech, but just in general. Where do you go? What do you read? How do you find your blog posts, maybe, if that's what you're interested in, or videos or podcasts, or whatever it is that you learn from? Let us know.